Hello everyone, good evening. Myself Indrajit once again before you in my channel. And on this channel, what I'm doing, I'm teaching you NCRT social science, right? So, Universal Franchise and India's Electoral System, chapter number 5 of class 8 social science book. Got it? And this is the third part of universal franchise and India's electoral system. What we have studied and what we are going to study in this topic. Let's see here. Let's move on. Universal adult franchise. We have already discussed. What is universal adult franchise? We have already discussed that any person, irrespective of caste, color, gender, sex, whatsoever, if that person has completed 18 years of age, has the right to vote, right? Okay. Then next we see all these things that about the election commission and what election commission is doing, how they are carrying out free and fair elections, everything we have discussed. Okay, now we are continuing the same thing here. Let's move further. And campaigning, voting day, already we have discussed these things. Now, role of election commission we have already discussed, right? And let's start from here. Election Commission of India we have already discussed, but little bit introduction once again. Election Commission of India is responsible to conduct free and fair elections, and Chief Election Commission, Chief Election Commissioner. He is appointed by the President of India. Once appointed, cannot be removed from office. Is that clear? Then there is another procedure that is called impeachment. In Hindi, we call it Mahabhyog, and it has to pass from both the houses and all that. So no need to go in detail of that, right? Okay. So Chief Election Commissioner, he is responsible to conduct free and fair elections in India. This is the major job of Election Commission of India. When it was established in 1950, and it's an independent constitutional body, and it conducts elections of the Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, all the state legislative assemblies, then president, vice president, all the elections which are conducted in India, it is conducted under the supervision of Election Commission of India. We have already discussed. Now, general election in India, it took place first of all in 1951-52. Got it? Okay, let's move. The Election Commission performs crucial tasks. What crucial task Election Commission performs? Setting election dates, then registering political parties, right? These are the two important things. Next we have enforcing the Model Code of Conduct. Model Code of Conduct, it was first implemented in Kerala, and the largest party of Kerala, they appreciated this. So after that, Election Commission of India, they started Model Code of Conduct in all the elections, which the party leaders or parties or the candidates, each and every person is bound to follow, right? Okay. Then overseeing the entire electoral process. So these are the tasks performed by Election Commission of India. Hope I have made everything clear till here. Now let's move here. Though we have already discussed, but still I am discussing a little bit here. Election Commission of India. When we talk about Election Commission of India, at national level, there is Chief Election Commissioner, one Chief Election Commissioner. Then under him, there are two election commissioners, right? See here, two election commissioners. At state and union territories level, Chief Electoral Officer is there. At district level, District Education Officer, and under him, Returning Officer who conducts elections, and Electoral Registration Officer manages voter list. So this is the structure of the Election Commission of India. Now let's start from here. Managing the electoral process, it's a Herculean task. It's not a simple task, right? Managing elections in India is a mammoth task. The Election Commission of India has been upgrading its capacities to keep pace with the needs of the modern India, and several types of development you will see in each election. Election Commission of India is trying to upgrade itself, right? Upgrade so many things like making of the ramp. Then for the blind, there is a braille voter ID cards, and people they can do voting. Those who are aged persons, right? All these things. The electoral system is massive and needs to work efficiently. We take the example of Lok Sabha elections, right? Note that the elections to the state assemblies follow a similar process. So all the elections they are conducted at different points of time, right? When there is Lok Sabha election, Lok Sabha, there are 500 constituencies on which the candidates they contest elections, right? And the magical number is 272. Already we have discussed in the previous video. See, about 968 million voters, 543 parliamentary constituencies, and over 1 million polling stations. This is the scale of 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Number is very large, right? And it includes everyone. Now, 84 of the Lok Sabha constituencies, what I told you, there are how many constituencies? 543. And among these 543, 84, it is reserved for persons for the scheduled caste. The people who belong to scheduled caste, 84 constituencies are reserved for them, right? And for scheduled tribes it is 47. So these constituencies are reserved for 87, 84 reserved for scheduled caste, and 47 reserved for scheduled tribes, right? Now let's move. Process of voting for the Lok Sabha and state assemblies. What is the process? What is the process of voting? You know, now when you will complete your 18 years of age, you will also go to the polling booth. And what will happen there? At first place, see, first polling officer checks name on voter list and voter ID card. If you are an eligible voter, your name must be registered in the voter list, and you must have a valid voter ID card. Government, it must be a government issued voter ID card or Aadhaar card or PAN card or passport, whatever, right? Next we see second polling officer. Once ink's finger gives cheat and takes your signature, right? And after when you will come out, no, you can show your finger, there will be ink, and it means you are creating awareness for to the people in the society that you also go and do voting. This is the festive, it is the largest festival of democracy. Third one, the polling officer takes cheat and checks your finger. Nota, none of the above option is available. Nota, interesting word. What is nota? Nota means none of the above, right? Now I'm just giving you one example. How you will understand? Suppose, right? There are 100 eligible voters. 100 eligible voters in a constituency. Got it? It's just an example. And there are A, B, C. There are three candidates. And among these 100 eligible voters, 30 they have opted nota. It means they did not like anyone, none of the three candidate. So minus 30, it will become 70. Now out of 70, the one who will get the maximum number of vote will become the winner, right? Will see, suppose this person got 40, then here it is 15. How much it has become? 55 and 15 more, right? Got it? or you can change it also, no issue. You make it 14 and you make it 16. 30 plus 40, 70. Now, who is the winner here? 40, right? So, this is not a none of the above. If the person thinks or the voter thinks that whoever the candidate is standing in his constituency, uh, they're not good and he don't want to give vote to them, he can opt nota. Nota, it means none of the above. It means that he is using his right but not electing or selecting anyone, right? He's not electing anyone, he's not giving his vote in favor of anyone. So did you understand nota? I think it is clear. Okay, now let's move further. Let's move. Now, fourth, press button to vote on the electronic machine, voting machine, EVM. You hear a beep sound. Also check the printed slip in VVPAT. Now, this is EVM machine. Just take the example, right? And here it is serial number. Then here it is the name of the candidate. And here it is symbol. And here it will be button, right? Like this, there will be button. There is no confusion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and names are given. Take it as a Ravi, Kishan, Rahul, then Golu, then anything like this, right? You got it? Okay. Now symbol. Here it is. Uh, Take it as a cylinder. Here it is lotus. Here it is broom, like this. है ना? So you can see here. Now in this EVM, name of the candidates is there. Then symbols are given. Why these two is given? If a person is not knowing the candidate's name, or if the person is illiterate, at least that person can choose the symbol, right? And suppose this a candidate comes, voter comes and he says, okay, to broom I will vote. So he will put his vote over here. A sound will come out, and sometimes VVPAT, a printed slip also comes out, right? Okay. So this is the way this is the EVM machine. I'm just giving an example so that you will not hesitate when you will go for voting for the first time, right? Okay. Now let's move further. Hope it is clear to everyone till here. Now, next is India's electronic, you can see the image here. India's electronic voting machines, EVMs. EVM, what is the full form of EVM? Electronic voting machines. Electronic voting machines. It is called EVM. And voter verifiable paper audit trail. Voter verifiable paper audit trail. It is called VVPAT. Okay. Systems have been used in countries like Namibia and Bhutan with support from the Election Commission of India. Now they are also using in their country. Also, other countries have also studied this technology and have received training from India to adopt it in their countries. Now let's see here. VVPAT, it produces a physical paper record. You can match it that to whomsoever you have voted, and it matches or not. Suppose you have given broom and somewhere cylinder it is coming. It will never happen, right? So it is just like whatever you have given to whomsoever you have given the vote, same in VVPAT, same thing will come out, right? Okay. It was only done to show the transparency, that how much transparent it is. Election Commission always takes it's a challenge to conduct free and fair elections. Now, model code of conduct. A code is followed to ensure free and fair elections, listing the do's and don'ts for leaders, political parties, and candidates, and they must adhere to. What are those few things? That resources of the government you cannot use. Next, candidates are expected to exercise discretion and restraint to ensure elections take place peacefully. There should be no obstacle created by any candidate, and influencing voters through gifts in return for votes is punishable. All these things, these are the model code of conducts. Actually there are so many, but it's just a few which is listed here. Next we see, uh, see mm, model of code of conduct was adopted in Kerala in 1960, right? In Kerala in 1960, voluntarily approved by representatives of the major political parties. So in Kerala, in which year? 1960, model code of conduct was first adopted, right? It was approved by the representatives also of the major political parties. Election Commission of India circulated it to the political parties during the 1962 general elections, and from 1991 the Election Commission of India, they became proactive in ensuring the observance of the model code of conduct. Now, one prominent figure, T.N. Session, is given here. See, from general election started in India from 1951 to 52, right? And you see here, T.N. Session became the chief election commissioner in which year? 1950. Yeah, sorry, 1990. He brought in reforms. Why his face is given here? Right? Why the picture of Mr. T.N. Session is given here? Because he made so many changes, right? He made so many changes. See, in these past so many years, so many elections were conducted. There were so many chief election commissioners were there, and still they are present, you know. But why the this figure is of Mr. T.N. Session is given here? Because he made so many changes. See, he brought in reforms to ensure free and fair elections, campaigning to follow precise rules and voter IDs, to eliminate proxy voting. We call it bogus voting, right? In the name of someone is putting, right? TN Session worked hard to protect the rights of the voters and is often remembered as the officer who made Indian elections fairer, transparent, and fearless. Because of all these reasons, you are seeing the picture of Mr. TN Session here. He tried his level best, and you can see here that he conducted free and fair elections. He took care the rights of the voters also, everything. Now, understanding elections in India, a very brief overview is given, right? What is it? See, elections to the Lok Sabha and Legislative Assembly. It is going to be interesting. Lok Sabha. When we talk about Lok Sabha, no, Lok Sabha election at the national level. Just pay attention, it's very important topic. National level. Now during Lok Sabha elections, okay, how many constituencies are there? 543 constituencies. Got it? Okay. What is the magic number? 272. It means this is the majority. Majority means more than 50%. Right? Any political party who gets the majority 272 will have their prime minister. Got it? If in case no any single party gets the majority, what they will do? They will two to three, two or more than two parties, they will come together and they will form coalition government. Right? Coalition government. Got it? Okay. Now, the candidates who get elected in the Lok Sabha, we call them MPs. What we call them? MPs. Member of Parliament. Member of Parliament. Parliament. Right. Okay, let me write here. I think it is good. Uh, Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha. Right? Okay. MPs, to whom we elect, the candidate who are elected in Lok Sabha, they are called MPs. It means member of parliament. Parliament. Got it? Okay. Fine. है ना? So, and see here, at state level there is state legislative, and to whom we elect, I told you, prime minister, right? The party who gets the majority, that is the 272, then we they are having their prime minister. Okay. Now state legislative assembly, and in this election what happens, we choose MLAs. It means member of legislative assembly. In Lok Sabha, member of parliament, and here it is member of legislative assembly. And to whom we choose, the party who gets the majority is having the chief minister, right? Okay. All these things we have discussed. Now what is first past the post? I have told you that what is first past the post? First past the post. Now here I told you that when a government is formed, no, we look for majority. But first past the post, it is at individual basis. Any person, suppose in a constituencies A, B, C, D, they are contesting the elections, and among all these, the one who will get the maximum number of votes will become the winner. Is that clear? I'm just giving an example. Here it is. This person, suppose he got 71, this person got 52, and here it is 92, and here it is 87. So who is the winner? Who got the maximum? C. So this person will be the winner. It is at individual basis. Here majority doesn't matter. Here who got the maximum, and that's why we call first past the post, right? Okay. Coalition government we have already discussed. Differences between MP and MLA I have already explained each and everything. Okay. We have already discussed all these things. Now, in the next topic, we will discuss the election to the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is a direct election, Rajya Sabha is the indirect election, and how it is going to be in the next video, we will discuss, right? Hope you have enjoyed my class. Please go through the chapter, go through the topic which I have taught, like and subscribe my channel, share it to others, put some like and comments. I'll be waiting for it. Thank you.